Okay, this video is about free fall motion. Free fall motion is a motion that's influenced we will consider only the motion that influenced by gravitational acceleration only. Gravitational acceleration only, which is I will put it as AY. So untuk motion ni dia punya acceleration is always AY. Acceleration dia mesti sentiasa negatif 9.81 meter per second square, which is negative show that the acceleration is downward. For free fall, we will consider only the motion which is moving up or down, which is we will consider it as y-axis only. Okay, let's say you have a ball and you drop it from a height like 3 meter. For example, from 3 meter, you drop it just release like that. So, awak lepaskan macam tu sahaja. Bila awak lepaskan macam tu sahaja, kita panggil dia release from rest. Kita panggil release from rest. Bila awak dengar perkataan ataupun awak baca release from rest, release from rest, it show that your u, initial velocity, is equal to 0. Let's see, it is dropped from a height of 3 meter. Height equal to 3 meter. Okay, dekat sini awak punya acceleration sentiasa ke bawah. AY awak sentiasa ke bawah dan nilai dia adalah negatif 9.81. And awak tengok velocity dengan acceleration adalah same direction. Okay, velocity ke bawah lah sebab dia akan bergerak ke bawah. Okay, awak punya bola ni dia akan bergerak sampailah sebelum dia cecah tanah. Kita akan consider sebelum dia cecah tanah. Okay, dia akan bergerak. Waktu dia bergerak tu, dia punya velocity is increasing. Okay, velocity increasing. And then, since kita nak guna, sekarang ni kita nak guna equation, kinematic equation yang Sutad buat tu kan. So, bila kita guna that one dan kita nak consider displacement, you should consider the displacement, I put it as y equal to negative 3 meter. Kenapa negatif? Sebabnya dia menuju ke bawah. Kalau tengok anak panah ni pun, anak panah dia ke bawah. Ataupun we can say that its initial point is at 3 meter and its final point is at 0 meter, then you will get SYU as 0 minus 3. Should get negative 3 meter. Okay? Alright. Let's see. We are finding the velocity and time before it reaching the floor. So, kita nak velocity before hitting the floor. Before hitting floor. Velocity and time lah. Hitting the floor. Okay, velocity and time. Awak kena guna equation yang buat Sutad tu. Sebab apa? Sebabnya kita punya acceleration sekarang adalah constant. So, we need to using kinematic equation. Okay. Okay. Sekarang ni kita ada A, kita ada U dan kita ada S. Kita nak V. You can use vuat boleh tak? Tak boleh sebab ada time. Sutad pun tak boleh, tak ada V. So, what we can use adalah vuas untuk cari V. Vuas V equal to uy square plus 2ay sy. I will put it as y component here because I will put it y here to show that we are considering only y component. Sekarang ni kita nak vy kan? Vy square. This part is equal to 0. Sebabnya uy equal to 0. 0 square, you akan dapat 0 square lah. 2, our ay is negative. Remember that? Kita kena letak negatif kat sini. Sy pun, since kita consider the displacement, we need to put is negative. The negative part. Okay. Bila kira-kira, you will get Vy awak bersamaan. Since it is square kan? Dia square kan? Kalau kita square root kan? Okay, V equal to Bila kita square root kan apa-apa, jawapannya mesti ada plus minus kan. Same as here, kita letak dia plus minus. You will have your V as 7.67 meter per second. Tetapi, kalau kita tengok daripada pergerakan ni, kan, kita tengok pergerakan ni, showing that at this point, the velocity before it hitting the floor, before dia kena lantai, the velocity is downward. Okay, velocity dia downward. Maksudnya, awak kena ambil awak punya Vy ni, awak kena letak negatif 7.67 meter per second. Or, you can say that your velocity is downward. Kalau tak ada salah satu ni, negative and downward, tak ada salah satu, dikira salah lah. Sebab it is velocity. Dia nak direction dan juga magnitude. Okay. And then, we want to find the t. You can have what? V equal to, Vy equal to Uy plus Ayt. Or you can use Sy equal to Uyt plus half Ayt squared. So let's say I want to use sutat. Sutat. So Uy is equal to 0. So Uyt is also equal to 0. My Sy is negative 3 equal to half. Ay saya negatif 9.81 and t squared. Dekat sini pun awak akan dapat t awak sama dengan plus minus lah. Sebab dia t square kan. Kita nak dia pindahkan dia jadi square root, dia akan jadi plus minus. Awak akan dapat plus minus 0.612 second. Untuk time pula, time equal to negative is not acceptable. Not acceptable. We will consider the positive part only. Alright? Okay. Okay, now, if your ball is released with a velocity, let's say it is released with a velocity equal to 20 meter per second. Ui, laju. Tak apalah, kita consider dia 20 meter per second. And dia dilepaskan sejauh 3 meter. Okay, dia punya height sama dengan 3 meter. So that your Sy should be negative 3m. Okay, bila you ada velocity, initial velocity, your initial velocity ni will be increasing sampailah sebelum bola awak kena cecah lantai. So, bila dia cecah lantai, your V masih lagi downward. Your velocity will be more than the velocity before. More than velocity before. But your time should be less than time in the situation where U at rest. Okay, bila situasi ni lah, Vy awak akan dapat magnitude dia akan lebih besar daripada 7 dan dia punya time lagi kecil daripada 0.6. Okay, let's look at this. So you have your Vy square equal to Uy square plus 2Aysy. So my Vy is that I want to find. Uy is 20 now, but it is downward, so let's put it negative. Even though if you square, the negative will be gone. Tapi letak je lah untuk kefahaman. Okay. Dan Sy saya negatif 3. Sama juga kat sini, Vy awak akan dapat plus minus. Kita ambil yang minus lah, sebab V awak ke bawah. I will get minus 21.42 meter per second. This is for my V. Untuk cari T pula, kita dah ada V, kita boleh je guna, yang ni saya nak guna buat. V equal to Uy plus Ayt. So, my V is negative 21.42. My Ay is also negative 20. My Ay is also negative. Okay. Bila dah kira-kira ni, saya akan dapat saya punya masa adalah bersamaan dengan 0.145 second, which is lower than the before, the time before yang release from 0 ni. Okay.